A massive snowstorm is continuing to batter parts of the eastern United States, forcing thousands of flights to be canceled.
With more, we turn to Paul Yee at the news center. Paul, this latest cold snap is wreaking havoc across state lines. What sort of conditions are we looking at?
Well, we're receiving heavy snow, sub-zero temperatures, and piercing winds, all together wreaking havoc to transportation systems. It's also posing a considerable danger to passengers, whether it be via land or air. One major case in particular is a Delta Airlines flight that skidded off a New York runway, stopping just short of plunging into freezing waters. Our Park Ji-won has the details.
Delta Flight 1068 from Atlanta to New York's LaGuardia Airport skidded and veered off the runway as the plane was trying to land amid a snowstorm at about 11 a.m. Thursday local time. The plane went up an embankment and plowed through a fence, the only thing keeping from hitting the icy waters of Flushing Bay.
The aircraft was carrying 127 passengers and 5 crew members. Happily, there are only minor injuries that have been reported.
Everyone on board the domestic flight was safely evacuated, and at least 2 of the 24 people injured were taken to a local hospital.
It wasn't really that bad, but it was pretty scary, and I'm just thankful that we didn't go into the water.
The airport was shut down temporarily following the accident. The U.S. National Transportation Safety Board has begun investigating the cause of the accident. This accident happened amid a fierce snowstorm that affected New England through northeastern Texas. The monster snowstorm paralyzed the region, affecting some 94 million people, with more than 4,500 flights canceled on Thursday. Schools were closed, as were government offices and transportation services in some states. Park Ji-won, Arirang News.
And just to follow up on that story, the U.S. National Weather Service has issued winter storm warnings from the mid-Atlantic states to even southern New England and the lower Mississippi Valley. Officials say a polar vortex is sending freezing Arctic air to 2/3 of the eastern U.S., pushing temperatures to their lowest in 20 years. In Washington, the record-breaking conditions managed to close federal offices and shut down Congress.